The cosmos remained complex and mysterious. But when it came to the Earth, human ingenuity allowed us to move from questions of shape to those of scale.
The question isn't, is the Earth round? The question really is, how big is it?
A mathematician in Alexandria in Egypt took on the task of finding out. His name was Eratosthenes.
Eratosthenes was the head of the library at Alexandria and most famous for having calculated the circumference of the Earth.
The library at Alexandria had a remarkable ambition: to collect all the world's knowledge under one roof. When Eratosthenes arrived in Alexandria around 240 BC, the resources available to him were unique in human history. But the solution to the problem he faced was actually rather simple.
So how do you calculate the diameter of the Earth when all you've got are the tools at hand and the ground around you? Eratosthenes heard a story that there is a well in Syene, Egypt. And on a certain day of the year, if you look down into that well, you can see all the way down to the bottom. The sun is shining straight down that shaft. Well, he lived in Alexandria, which was due north of Syene. And he knew that on that same day, a stick stuck in the ground still cast a shadow. And he realized that using simple geometry, he could use this information to calculate the circumference of the Earth. Eratosthenes knew that if he put a stick straight into the ground, at the same time that somebody's looking down a well in Syene, this stick will cast a shadow. So if you measure the angle from the top of the stick to the tip of the shadow, that angle is going to be the same as the angle from the center of the Earth to Alexandria and Syene.
Eratosthenes worked out that this angle was about 7.2 degrees. Using this figure and the distance between Alexandria and Syene, he could calculate the size of the Earth using geometry.
Eratosthenes knew that Syene was 5,000 stadia south of Alexandria, and that's an ancient unit of measurement. When he did the experiment and did the math, he calculated that the circumference of the Earth was a little over 250,000 stadia all the way around.
That's about 29,000 miles. Eratosthenes' figure was just 16% more than the actual circumference of the Earth, which is around 25,000 miles, making his incredible calculation one of the greatest feats of ancient science.